alive. It appears to be conscious.
Near-death experiences are some of the...
Excuse me, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Magical Musings on the Law of Attraction by Kate Corbin. This audio is brought to you by You Are Creators. The magic of empowering beliefs. If you think you can do a thing, or think you can't do a thing, you're right. Henry Ford. Are you familiar with the way a circus elephant is trained? When an elephant is small and weak, one leg is tied with a rope to a wooden stake. Initially, the elephant tries to break free, but the rope is too strong and she is convinced that breaking free is impossible. Years later, when the baby elephant has grown to 6 or 7 tons, despite her enormous strength, she is still easily constrained by a light rope and a thin wooden stake. The elephant learns her limitations when she is small and weak, and remains convinced for the rest of her life that what was once true will always be true. She remains imprisoned by her limiting beliefs, when clearly she has the strength to pull that puny stake out of the ground and free herself at any moment. Let's think about it. In what ways are you like a big, powerful elephant who is convinced you are weak and powerless? In what areas of your life are you convinced you can't? It is never true that you can't. The truth is that you possess absolutely infinite power. The truth is that the power of the entire universe is inherent in your life. You can do whatever you believe you can do. So how can you change a limiting belief into an empowering belief? The first step is to acknowledge that a belief is simply a thought you keep thinking. Let's say you want to believe you can do the work you love and be well paid for it. Perhaps you've denied yourself the path your heart is yearning for because you haven't believed sufficiently that you really can have what you want. Okay, it's time to change that. Since a belief is nothing more than a thought you keep thinking, you can easily transform your beliefs by choosing different thoughts. Positive affirmations are a great way to consciously choose thoughts that contribute to your empowerment rather than undermine it. Affirmations work best when they're stated in repetition of affirmations leads to belief, and belief leads to physical manifestation. I like to begin affirmations with, I am so happy and appreciative now that fill in the blank. Using our example from above, we might say, I am so happy and appreciative now that I'm doing the work I love. I'm well paid for doing the work I love. I get to wake up every morning and do what my heart is calling me to do. Your life experience is limited only by the boundaries of your beliefs. If you've bought into lack and limitation and struggle, if you've been convinced that life is hard and you can't really have what you want, if you've been taught to settle, to accept less than you truly desire, then know this: your new empowering beliefs will set you free. Like the elephant, you continue to prove your belief that you can or that you can't. So make a promise to yourself right here, right now, that you will think empowering, yes, I can thoughts until yes, I can becomes what you know for sure. When you know you can, you escape the prison of limiting beliefs. When you know you can, you reclaim your power, your joy, and your freedom. As you free yourself from the prison of limiting beliefs by choosing empowering beliefs, you truly can be and do and have whatever you desire. The magic of feeling God. The magic of feeling good. There are no rules to this game of life. There is just an incessant quest that is within you to feel good. Abraham Hicks. Okay, so I kind of stole this feeling good, feeling God title. It's from the book Everything You Need to Know to Feel Good by Candace Pert, Ph.D. Some of you may remember Pert from the movie What the Bleep Do We Know? Or you may know her from her Hay House workshops. So, yes, I borrowed her feel God, feel good idea because it is so perfect. Feeling God, feeling good says it all. It clarifies that feeling good and feeling God are one and the same. It's a reminder that when your vibration is sky high, when you're feeling your very best, you are most connected with Source, God, your inner being. The better you feel, the stronger your connection. The less good you feel, the less God you feel. Feeling good isn't just physical or emotional, but spiritual, which is where God, or whatever aspect of divinity you can relate to, comes in, writes Pert. She reports coming to a place where she understands that feeling good and feeling God are one and the same. Quote, if you're connected to the divine, you'll always feel fine. Adam Helfer. Many people ask, what's the point of just feeling good? They say, give me what I want. When I have what I want, then I'll feel good. They say, I'll feel good when. Well, here's the thing. You've got to feel good first. When you feel good, when you feel God first, you align with Source. When you align with Source, you become a vibrational match to your desires, and your desires manifest. Not only is feeling good a magnet for your desires, it's also the real reason you want the job, relationship, money, health, sleek physique, etc. What you really want every single time is to feel good. Feel God. Pert concludes, at the end of the day, all people really want to know is how to feel good. And according to Pert, the very best way to feel good, and thus to feel God, is to love, and to start by loving yourself. She suggests, if you want to feel good, I can tell you this, just love. Quote, if you had one goal, and that was to feel good, you would never again need to hear another word from anyone. You would live successfully and happily and in a way of fulfilling your life's purpose ever after. Abraham Hicks. More good news from Dr. Pert's research is that humans are hardwired to experience pleasure due to the abundance of receptors for bliss chemicals located in our frontal cortex. Hardwired for pleasure. Bliss chemicals. Yay! When you feel good, feel God, you create a reality that feels good, feels God. When you feel good, feel God, you're a magnet for circumstances that feel good, feel God. If you have an unshakable desire to feel good, feel God, you will make every decision based on whether it feels good, feels God, or not. If you make feeling good, feeling God, your primary focus, you will live from a place of connection. My wish for you, dear friend, is to feel good, feel God all the time, plugged into Source, happy and at ease, healthy, wealthy, wise, fulfilled, inspired, passionate, enthusiastic, confident, energized, appreciative, and loving. You're hardwired to experience pleasure. So love yourself and others. Feel as good, feel as God as you can in every moment. Focus on the positive aspects of everyone and everything, and fully savor each joyful experience. Engage the magic of feeling good, feeling God now. The magic of focus. It's as easy to create a castle as a button. It's just a matter of whether you're focused on a castle or a button. Abraham Hicks. The most basic principle of the law of attraction is to focus on what you do want, not on what you don't want. As simple as it sounds, it's not always so easy to do. In fact, if we could focus exclusively on what we do want rather than what we don't want, we would all be manifesting wizards. Even though we know better, we often focus on the problem, on the unpaid bills, on the fear of losing our job, our lover, our health, our looks. This magical musings was inspired by a recent chat with a neighbor. He asked me what I had been doing, and I responded with a list of activities including coaching, writing, having fun with friends, walking on the beach, hiking in the mountains, and basically enjoying a magnificent life. To which my neighbor replied, "Well, I guess that's better than being depressed." As strange a comment as I thought that was, it struck me right then and there that the only difference between a magnificent life and a depressed life is where you focus your attention. Whew, that's big. You know the drill. What you focus on expands. Energy flows where attention goes. Even the Jedi wisdom of Star Wars reminds us, always remember your focus determines your reality. Focus includes thinking about, planning for, and visualizing. It also includes worrying about, fearing, and fighting against, which means if you focus on opportunities, you'll get more opportunities. If you focus on obstacles, you'll get more obstacles. Really, is it any more difficult to focus on love, abundance, and dreams coming true than it is to focus on money problems, painful relationships, or fears and worries? No, it's not. It just takes practice. The first step is to observe what you focus on and think about most of the time. Next, recognize your power to choose what you focus on. Then, make a conscious decision to focus on the good stuff. Everything is determined by where you place your focus. Therefore, it's a very good idea to focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. Focus on what you have, not what you don't have. Focus on what you like, not what you don't like. Focus on what feels good, not what feels bad. Focus on the solution, not the problem. Focus on the abundance, not the scarcity. Focus on having what you truly desire, not on settling for less. Focus on where you're going, not where you've been. Think of Michael Jordan sinking a game-winning three-pointer, Itzhak Perlman hitting a precise note on the violin, or investment genius Warren Buffett poring over financial statements. What do these outstanding individuals have in common? They all focus with laser-like precision on their goals. They have all mastered the magic of focus. So what are you focusing on? Not sure? Look at your life. Your life is a perfect reflection of where you're placing your focus. If you like the reflection, great. Keep up the good work. If the picture could use a little tweaking, no problem. You can change your life by changing your focus. As you focus more on what you do want and less on what you don't want, you become the conscious creator of your own precious life. Given that what you focus on determines your reality, wouldn't you agree it's worth mastering the magic of focus? With the law of attraction and the magic of focus, you truly can be and do and have whatever you desire. The magic of momentum. Success requires first expending 10 units of effort to produce 1 unit of results. Your momentum will then produce 10 units of results for each unit of effort. Charles J. Givens. Momentum. The Big Mo is indeed magical. The front runner in a political campaign is said to have momentum going for them. Momentum is the force that kicks a business into overdrive. In sports, the team with the momentum has the edge and seems unstoppable. You know when you've got it. You feel lucky. You're in the right place at the right time, and everything you touch turns to gold. In sports, politics, business, and life in general, momentum is a powerful force, and you definitely want it working for you. When you begin something new, whether it's a business, an exercise program, or learning a new through skill. It can be slow going at first. For a while, you may be putting out major effort in exchange for what appears to be lackluster results. On any journey from where you are to where you want to be, the first few miles can be the most challenging, and you may feel like giving up. However, if you quit too soon, you'll miss out on the magic of momentum. The key is to continue to the payoff when momentum kicks in. Knowing that momentum definitely will come to assist you helps you hang in there until it does. Building momentum is like riding a bicycle. It takes a lot more effort to get the bicycle going than it does to keep it going. But as you keep moving forward, things begin to shift and you find yourself in the zone. At that point, much less effort is required to keep going as you are carried along by the flow of momentum. Momentum is the reason why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. It goes both ways. Whether momentum works for you or against you depends on what way you're directing your thoughts. Let's say you're starting a business and you want customers. If you hold your focus unwaveringly on your desire, even when results are less than encouraging, pretty soon customers will start rolling in. Once that happens, you'll feel optimistic and expect more customers. This positive expectation will bring even more business your way, and soon you've got a really nice snowball effect going. What happens if you do not stay focused on creating your successful business long enough to see the desired results? You'll get discouraged, and you'll start thinking about exactly what you don't want. It's not going to work out. I'll have to give up and get a job soon. I'm a failure. Now you feel terrible, and you're ready to quit, which, in accordance with the law of attraction, absolutely freezes potential customers in their tracks. With that defeatist vibration, your customers simply can't find you. Want to harness the magic of momentum in your life? Here's how it works, using the bicycle metaphor. 1. Get a bicycle. Decide what goal you want to pursue. 2. Get on the bike and begin pedaling. Feel good. Focus on your dream and take inspired action. 3. Keep pedaling. Feel good. Maintain your focus and continue taking inspired action in the direction of your desire. Take heart. It's just about to get easier. 4. Enjoy the ride. Congratulations. You continued until momentum kicked in, and you're coasting now. Whee! Just as a bicycle gains momentum going downhill, once you get momentum...
Hear great things in the Almighty, in the name of the Almighty Trinity, I, Almighty Papa Yah, Almighty Mama Nature, Almighty Yahshua, the only divine love, the only divine strength. Zine, we do give thanks another rising, give thanks, through Global Covenant. You know what I mean? We here, we start January officially, and we keep going and we never stop going. As Yahshua said, we are nobody's friend. We are each other's teachers, and if we are each other's teachers, then it simply means at the same time we are each other's students. So I say divine coverage to each one who out there on the road traveling or at work, divine coverage, divine protection. May you be at the right place at the right time, and may no evil befall thee. Like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share. And I must give thanks for everyone who is with us from day one. As I want you to know, this is not a church, it's not a cult, it's not an organization, it's a universal movement of people who seeks truth. Yeah? So we give thanks to the journey. Zina, we give thanks to the strength and give thanks to the rising. And we do have, I wish we could share our prayer meetings. We do have prayer meetings like every first light from 5 a.m. to 6. We keep that within the family. Anybody who wants to be a part of a prayer meeting, then you can send an email or a message to the telephone number that is out there. Yeah? And over Instagram, anybody wants to be a part of the prayer meeting, you can inbox us, Zine, or we soon put the number and email over Instagram because we just start streaming on Instagram also. Upful and mighty, Babylon can't take it lightly. Well, today, today is a day where we talk about divine bonding and how you can incorporate your relationship with the Almighty to live effectively in spirit and in truth. However, I am speaking of the thing that Babylon referred to, relationship. Relationship, no normal human being, two persons cannot manage a relationship. It comes with too much things. A ship have 25 to more than 30 crew members, and Babylon know why. They want you to have a relationship. Because there's a lot of workers on board, which is Babylon create them all, and every one of them are Babylon created, and create them to sell pharmaceutics products, such as depression, stress, cheating, false promises, lies. You can name the demons them upon the ship. So therefore, we don't deal with relationship. We advise you to have a divine bonding. Divine bonding means if you've been through the rough, you've been through, because some people don't know to grow and glow. Some people don't know to give and take. Depends on what we've been through before. Some people not intend to give their partners a second chance, which you can't even blame them to how the world are run and what going on in this world today. Up full Almighty. So the first thing you have to do is seek ye first the Almighty Trinity I, which is, we remember saying we find the fullness over here now. We don't deal with Babylon business. We deal with divine bonding. Babylon, we find the fullness. Babylon has a Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Now we know says Almighty Papa Yah, Almighty Mama Nature, Almighty Yahshua. And do remember say Yahshua means nations of anointed kings, nations of anointed queens. Remember, Yahshua get two children. The princess is Sarah, and Yahshua's son, who them tell like Joshua, no J never exists in name Yahshua. Because in those days, the sons named after the fathers. Yahshua the first, Yahshua the second, Yahshua the third. See? So when we tell us now, his father is Almighty Papaya, Almighty Mama Nature, and Almighty Yahshua. See? So that's the balance. So when you seek ye first, the Almighty Trinity I, know the Almighty for yourself first. Love yourself first. Balance with the inner you first. Then that's how you're going to really know how to go out in the world now. Then you're going, because what inside of you attract what comes to you. So they educate us to be controlled, they indoctrinate us to be fooled and have us as sinners. That's why them can sure as the sun shines say we are sinners. Because them everything what they teach you we have to sin. The first thing they teach you is a lie. Lying lips is abomination unto the Almighty Trinity I, and they're gonna tell you that Jesus Christ died for your sin. And then you're gonna be programmed and tell people that Jesus Christ dies for your sin. And that is a big lie, universal lie. Zine? So if lying lips is abomination unto the Almighty, how somebody gonna baptize you in water, spirit, and blood? Zine? And then he won't tell us that Jesus Christ died for your sin and program you so till you gonna tell people say Jesus Christ died for your sin. So that means you're not going to go Zion then. So when the brother get the vision the other day, there's a Rasta youth on YouTube. I discovered this because my queen was watching it. 3 o'clock in the first night, she watched something. This youth I say him get gunshot. And he does not say him get shot up. He said the spirit did warn him before he wakes, so somebody are going to kill him or something. And him see the person, What go show to him, I follow him from mall to mall. And he say him go walk up to the person to ask the person, say, why are you following me? The person pop out a gun and blaze some shot in him. Him say, only thing him know, the spirit, the Almighty bring him to hell. He say he spend 1 month in a hell. And the Almighty show him everything that's happening in hell. The Rasta youth say, people are beg the Almighty 5 more minutes to ask who they hurt to forgive them. Some people are beg 1 minute to ask who they hurt to forgive them. The most powerful message tonight, him say, all pastors die hell, All I pastor them and most of the church members, them die hell. And him say, how the people them are deal with the pastor them are hell? How they put them in a coffin box, then put some sharp peg in a box them first. Then put the pastor them on it. Then clamp them down and then throw them into the fire. See? So that's why I say, seek ye first the Almighty Trinity I, and anything we forward after. Me tell you, say every pastor go hell. Enough people I say, some of the pastor them good, none no good. Once they take the oath and take the and be certified to preach. Because the oath that every pastor take is Luke 14:26, where Jesus Christ tell them, say, anyone who do not hate their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, their children, even their own life, cannot follow him and be a disciple of him. Romans 6:3 verse 3 and 4 verse say, anyone that baptizeth in the name of Jesus Christ baptized in death. So when the queen wake up and the queen said to me, say, something and she, me I said to her, say, So everything we teach a long time, say every pastor go to hell. Because then take oath against the Most High and his anointed. When this brother get this vision and I think he was being interviewed on some big network. Seeing because he got close to death and wake up a month after. He was in coma for a month. Seeing when he wake up, him said the Almighty Spirit bring him to hell and show him all that happening in hell. And show him how the people them are beg. And the worst thing, as you know, more time when you hear people telling us something, is an eternal blazing fire. People are beg for dead and can't dead. So all me are telling you say, prepare this life for the infinite life. So you might go on and you get this life to live. I don't think that this life is joke. You can't just go out and you can't just do anything, any sin, and you're too young to know the truth and you're too young to do good. You want to play on the devil's playground a little bit before you get conscious, before you get righteous, before you want to do the right thing. As the Almighty said me, if you tell you, say, anything where you want to accomplish, do it in a millisecond. Any sin where you have to stop, do it in a millisecond. Because no man know not the minute nor the hour. When we say the minute of the hour, I don't talk about no death. I know that me I talk about, because you already know so no man can die. Man, we conquer death. This life is preparing you for the next life. See? Because we have 3 stages in which we live eternally. Mental, spiritual, physical. So don't make nobody tell you nothing about no death. You're not supposed to fear a death. Fear the Almighty. Fear the Most High. Fear the Almighty Trinity I. You don't need to fear man and fear nothing. Fear yourself. Be fear of what you're not fearful for. Fear of what you're not careful for. And that's, as me said, to have a healthy divine bonding, as would I say, a partner or a relationship, first you have to balance yourself. You have to know yourself first. See, and don't rush to be in somebody else's life. I don't rush to put somebody in your life. Most people get this thing wrong. That's why we have to educate each other about relationships. And as I refer to as divine bonding, I will use relationships so people know that's what I'm talking. Babylon, everything what Babylon do is coded, and everything what Babylon give to people is always go against us. So to have the divine bonding is to heal yourself first. Because Babylon makes sure say everyone is broken. Everyone is hurt. Everyone is being lied to. We first been lied to by Babylon. Everybody going to get cheated on. Your husband going to cheat on your wife going to cheat on your husband, no matter what. Babylon create that system and make it accessible and make it look like it's also fun fun to hurt each other. That's why when you wonder how black people are killing one another, so how people are killing one another, so Babylon program and indoctrinate we to do that and then tell you no lie, say Jesus Christ will forgive you for no sin. So a man, true one try to abolish the 10 Commandments. A man